Corey.
Corey, we talked a lot earlier in the season with you about Zach. Spent a lot of time last week talking about Mike. So
Yeah.
what do you think of Joe?
Flacco, he's a poised guy. Obviously, he has a lot of experience. He's been in it for a long time. So I'm looking forward to playing with him. It's be interesting.
What was your reaction when you heard he was starting?
I mean, it's a whole new. I don't want to say respected, but I mean, it's a guy that's coming in that's had a ton of experience. He's a true vet, so should be different playing with him. Should be new, but be a lot of fun.
How much have you played with him to this point?
Flacco?
Yeah, out there. I mean, how many times have you caught passes from him?
I mean, every day in practice,
Yeah.
but obviously just not much experience in the games.
Corey, Miami's defense, what they did against the Ravens last week was pretty impressive and stood out, against Lamar. As a receiver, what can you do to help your quarterback out if they're going to attack like that, like they did against Baltimore?
Just get open fast, jump off the ball, and win efficient, and win fast. Be quick, but not in a hurry. Just kind of give that quarterback an option to get the ball out of his hands.
Corey, I mean, obviously this year you guys haven't won as much as you guys would have liked to. It's probably like the most losing you kind of dealt with since your freshman year at Western Michigan. So, like, how have you been able to handle the adversity this year?
I mean, it's tough. Obviously, we wanted, this isn't the record that we want at the start of the season that we want, but there's a lot of lessons in this first half of the season. We learned a lot about each other, about this league, so it's not always going to be easy. But there's a lot of lessons that that we took away from this first half of the season, and just got to finish it strong.
Corey, I think everyone in our world, like outside the building, thought that if Zach wasn't ready with his knee, that Mike would get the start again. I mean, he obviously didn't play well on Sunday, but he did play pretty well before that. So I'm wondering, from the inside perspective, from your perspective, did you assume that as well, that Mike would be the guy if Zach wasn't ready?
Yeah, honestly, I honestly wasn't sure. The front office is obviously the ones who makes all those decisions. So, it's my job just to go out there and make sure I'm ready, no matter who's throwing the ball.
Were you surprised when you found out?
Not really, honestly. Flacco's, like I said, he has a lot of experience. He's been in it for a long time, and he definitely knows what he's doing. So, not surprised.
Sometimes when you have a quarterback like that, a little bit older, it's kind of, you don't know how many more games he's going to be starting. He kind of goes out there with a different mindset of, like, let's just go get it. Like, let's go after it. Let's attack it. Let's go down the field.
No question.
Is that something that excites you as a receiver, knowing that maybe some of those, what the hell, let's throw it up opportunities can be there?
No question. Give us a shot. Let us, get a chance to go out there and make it happen. And like I said, he's got a lot of experience, and he's been in it for a long time. So, he's going to give us some ops.
He throws a very good deep ball still. Are you mindful of that probably throws the deep ball as well as anybody?
No question. Yes, sir. No question.
And what does that do for a receiver? You're able to run under it a little bit better, and he's got that touch with it?
It just opens up the route tree a little bit more. He can pretty much get it anywhere on the field. Obviously that excites me as a wideout, so it'll be a lot of fun.
Obviously, last week you went against Trey White and Levi Wallace. This week is going to be Byron Jones and Xavier Howard. What challenges do those two pair of corners present to go against?
Yeah, these are real good corners. 25 is a little similar to Trey last week. Both physical, strong corners with great ball skills. So I'm looking forward to this one. I really am. It's going to be a good challenge.
Obviously, we talked about the winning not going the way you wanted, but when you look at the young guys on your team, Elijah Moore, Michael Carter, especially on the offense, how encouraging is that to see how they've grown and developed during this time?
It's very encouraging. Those young dudes come out here not only on game days ready, but each and every practice they approach it like professionals. And it's no coincidence why these dudes are out there, making plays and helping us out. But that's definitely encouraging.
How has Robert been? This is a difficult situation when you have a quarterback, changes by necessity. How has he handled that, and does the team kind of trust what his vision is and what he's been saying?
Saleh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're behind Saleh 100%. You know, we trust in him, and you know, we believe in what he has, what he's doing here is going to put us in the right position. Obviously, it's an uphill battle, but you know, we're behind him 100%. We trust him, no doubt.